Alright lads, welcome back to another Mythic Plus video. This time it's going to be a plus 12 upper Karazhan with Tyrannical, Bolstering and Explosive. I'm going to go for a slightly different format this time. So on my first video I just left the raw stream TS audio in. But this time I'm going to try and kind of talk my way through it as I go. Kind of live commentary. There will be TS audio in the background with the group I'm running it with. But it's largely going to be me trying to kind of talk my way through what I'm doing at the time that I'm doing it. And maybe why I'm doing it and why I'm using cooldowns here, there, and generally kind of my approach. The reason why it's only a plus 12 and not a plus 15 like the last one is because since 7.3 you only need a plus 10 to get the maximum item level from your weekly cache, which means the dungeons have also scaled up. I'm not quite sure how much they've scaled up, so this is the first higher than 10 that I've done this week, but we'll see how it goes. And sorry for the video quality, it's only 720, not 1080. I had some troubles getting the recording started, but enjoy nonetheless.
Yellow wall.
Oh yeah,
on the wall.
Depending on the key.
I see.
I see.
So,
Watery,
12.
watery.
12 upper Kara.
Bye. Can I drop the totem? Hello.
Gonna be popping cooldowns immediately on these first two because they can hurt. And making sure to interrupt. Talents I'm using, obviously War Machine because there's always going to be proccing it in dungeons, and 50% haste is just awesome. Shockwave running Avatar because it's Tyrannical, so Wrecking Ball's probably not going to have the value here, and there's
Oh, hi. I'm tanking.
plenty of boss HP with
Not my fault, well, it's not in front of me.
Tyrannical, and then Bounding Stride, Frothing, and Rage Abandoned, pretty standard ones.
No.
Oh, with this Affix, with the bursting, you're obviously going to want to be making sure you're proccing War Machine. I didn't do it very well on that one, which is a bit annoying, but...
One for fun? What?
And
You're not supposed to know what that means.
trash in Tyrannical is really not going to be much of a problem, so I'll largely just be popping cooldowns kind of as and when, and saving glaives where if I know we're going to get a pack where I'm going to get, you know, if it's a dangerous pack, or I'm going to get loads of good cleave off of it.
That's what I
want to buy this guy for him.
buy it. I mean, I guess.
I'm not sure how long Curator takes to cast his evocation, so I'll probably be glaving on pull on that one. It might be worth to save for evocation, but it might not. I don't think it's going to make a large bit of difference either way.
Or blowing.
And he's moved them out of my glaives, which is annoying, but they should be back for the boss in these packs. Yeah. Even though it's a plus 12, packs on non-fortified just absolutely melt.
Resetting last.
Make sure to get the bursting bubble for War Machine.
That's a bad idea.
This is the first plus
Okay, for mine.
10 with 7.3 obviously.
Well, I
Plus 10s are the ones you need for the maximum gear. So I'm not quite sure how hard this is going to be in general. I don't think it should be too bad.
I got it.
Again, just popping cooldowns here because I know they'll be back for the boss. Making sure to get War Machine on that, finishing them off. And Bolstering as well is...
Welcome to the...
You're obviously going to want to be trying to clear things down all at once, which isn't a problem for Fury because that's kind of... That's our thing, you know. Oh, make sure I get that one. Wasn't paying attention. Always interrupting because he should, and that's what good melees do. See, so we're getting glaives back and all my cooldowns back for the boss just in time.
Yeah.
And we're gonna old war on this as well because this is gonna be quite tricky, possibly, depending on how hard it hits.
Purple to blue to green. Let's go.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll get Avatar back. I'm not quite sure of the timings, haven't done this one for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let the range deal with the one in range.
Wow, I hate that.
Just be cleaving onto these ads as well, keep rocking War Machine. out of that. Oh, that hurts.
Get back down.
Tried to rally for the shaman, but no luck. Gonna pop CDs on the boss again, see if I can clear out some of these ads for the Odin's Fury as well.
Faster out of that.
Hey, heal me.
Should at least get Battle Cry back for the boss.
No, I
You really want to keep the ads under control on this one,
How long
when
does
possible.
The mana phase. No mana phase.
Long enough. Well,
Yeah, so I might not get Avatar back. How long does this last? I might get it back for the very end. If I just save it.
Well, it was not long enough.
Yeah, very nice. Big damage now.
That was cool.
Yeah, that time it worked out almost perfectly, and even time for executes as well.
Come on, execute.
Deployed.
Oh,
Yep, not to die
roll
there.
down.
God damn,
Just
totem.
tunnel the boss now to finish off.
Measures deployed.
Alright.
Yeah, so with constant War Machine procs and Odin's Champion, it looked like Avatar came off quite nicely there. And 2 mil overall,
Bosses.
decent.
Oh my god, I'm a genius.
Too slow for that.
Microphone activated.
Why are you a genius?
I
I would
realized
call
that.
that genius. I would call that like regular people, like casuals know that.
Microphone muted.
But you.
And obviously I'm on TS because this is mainly a group one.
This thing.
Just Nanny the Shadowed Priest isn't.
Go on. Okay, put it there.
Going cover now out.
There.
just skip this guy. I think he resets aggro anyway. When he jumps down.
And legendaries I'm running, I'm just
I'm not running through that. Not with dual healing.
kill that so it doesn't
That's good.
wipe us.
Exactly.
Well, the boss should reset. Running the legs and the helm with convergence of face and full move.
What?
See? Nah, not sure I should have glaive there. Probably hasn't got enough HP.
Stood in front of him, yeah.
Ah, yes. That's
Your
okay.
fault. Pull the door.
Literally, turned around.
I'm not running Whirlwind Belt because trash just dies too quickly. I could be swapping between Whirlwind Belt and
I don't remember the next.
single target legendaries, but quite honestly, for
fuck
I
fire.
can't really be bothered. if
Yeah.
Don't move
So-
out
if you've got the
of
patience to do it, go for it. It'll be better if you
Yeah, that's-
can Whirlwind on big trash packs,
and,
but
and you don't move out of the.
Wait.
The flame wreath.
Microphone
Why is
activated.
it working?
Microphone
Not
muted.
working.
It don't-
Wait, no!
Come on, shake hands.
I haven't got. Oh, Battle Cry's back.
I wasn't ready.
Call out interrupt or
I'll get max ice. Yes. Come on.
Do you want the flame strikes interrupted or? I don't know. Yeah, we're obviously going to be interrupting the ice one as top prio. Don't want people to get stunned. Spread out from the tank. Stay in a circle. Interrupt max, that was on me then.
Oh, got it.
And if you're in the flame reach, you're going to be taking quite a bit of extra damage.
Did I
I'm going to pop a personal there as well. Stay alive.
Let me get max. No, fuck.
I think we're going to ads as well. Nothing really too special about ads. Just kill him. I might actually pop Battle Cry on these Odin's Fury just to get it down.
Single target.
you're a god among spin shit.
Rather than CD there, so just gonna leave. I've taken Shockwave as well, but I haven't really had to use it yet because the trash just dies. And I've saved Glaive to the boss. If I get Battle Cry back in time, I might not by the looks of it. So maybe I was a poor Battle Cry and maybe I should have saved it for the boss, but could get lucky here. Yeah, I think I'll get it back in time actually.
Yes, it's so high.
So dropping Glaives and CDs, and I've got loads left on Avatar, so maybe wasted Avatar there, but
Oh, because I forgot to say.
doesn't seem like the plus 12's too hard, so kind of the min max isn't that important. Like if I'd
Shakes die.
What?
save Avatar for like the
Oh,
next
yeah,
crash pack
that
or
was
something.
like- Oh no, we have one death. I just
Oh,
remember.
that thing.
No? Yeah, but
Get rid of that.
basically because shakes can move out of things
Well, no.
So
I didn't get
overall, so
pre-shielded.
far,
2 times in a row. And you got pre-shielded, otherwise you would have gotten 1 shot.
Nah.
Yeah.
God,
I had
at the
one.
rate of this full avatar will be back. But as long as it's back for boss, it's fine. There's only a couple of little trash mobs here which we can use our Battle Cry and Odin's Fury on.
Semantics.
Knowing that they'll reset in time for the boss and then save
I knew
avatar for the boss.
you would pre-shield me, so.
I did, but got hit twice. Get
Well,
shit twice.
Here's false
Shield
that.
leaves the debuff.
You wasted your grip on the other boss in Black Gold. Oh,
Not
FPS rip.
What?
There we go. My flux was changing time.
Go grab the spider shake if you can.
Which one?
Go with the
Oh, that.
Microphone activated.
You can do it, Shakes.
Okay.
Yes. So good. Much skill.
Oh, right.
Microphone muted.
Turrets.
Yeah, he's right behind you. Thanks, well.
Microphone activated.
How many stacks do you think we can take on this? Is it just 2 or is it 1?
How about 1 to 4 under than 1?
How about none? But you get a damage bonus, don't you?
Yeah.
I like damage.
Microphone muted.
So as you can tell, it's been a little while since I've done Kara.
Go off the region, like.
I kind of pop CDs on cooldown here. I can get that before the AoE goes off. Yeah, nice. Obviously, you're always trying to keep up the war machine with the explosive. It's like perfect for Fury.
Four, three, two, one.
Then Battle Cry straight off CD. I think our DK is going to try and soak a few of those. I'll take one as well.
I got a total of 1.
That's it, I'm not.
Oh my god.
I mean, even with like,
I regret.
Give them to me.
I think I'm going to try and drop this on the next one.
Anyone soak these? Danny?
Yeah.
No, but without using music.
This could be a death to me.
With that.
Microphone.
Bubble! I don't know, maybe not.
Microphone muted.
Why do I never drop?
Ah, quick health pop there. If I can just get Glaze back. Actually, I'm not going to wait for Glaze, I'm just going to go for it. I got Glaze back.
Give me.
Big execute damage there with the 4%.
Microphone activated.
So,
No wonder.
I'll be honest with you, I slightly forgot how to drop them.
Uh-huh.
In his mind, like, this is
Microphone
mine.
muted.
Oh my god. No, Ellie.
Ah.
You tried to
I
alter
got
it.
it.
Oh no, battle cry
Might
for
be
these
on the
ads.
right.
That's sad. Right, we have to be careful to kill these all at once. Which is pretty easy because we've got the same HP. Ah no, battle cry is so sad.
With auto references in 2017.
Everyone getting back to the end. Make sure you're killing the explosives. Ellie Shaman's got this one by the looks.
Don't kill us.
Try and get him. He's gonna do the trash.
I get like
Ah, I was gonna save cooldowns.
mediocre DPS on single strike.
Yeah, I should have really noticed that the boss was gonna die without me having to, you know, avatar battle cry on it, but I just couldn't resist the executes with,
Let's do another pack.
Yes.
and we're gonna take another executes with the 4 stacks, and we're gonna take another pack anyway. So,
Do both? Or?
I think we need.
not taking both. That's bad. Just 3 target rotation. There's not really much like raging below breathing to do here. Generally, what I try and do is do your AoE rotation, and then
Really
weave in raging blows on the highest HP ads, just to try and knock them down a bit more than the other ones.
Yep. Don't leave me back here with the priests.
And I messed up on that last boss, so I got too many attacks on a problem.
Oh god.
But fortunately, this priest kept me up nicely.
Yeah, I tried the thing when.
Just gonna put Battle Cry onto this one without the other cooldowns.
Can you not get fixed?
Pretty sure
What do you mean?
in a second there's better opportunity for avatar use. If you just got a single mob and you think, oh, it's not that important, I don't really need to pop everything, just pop a Battle Cry, you know it's going to be back quick, so it's already back for this one.
FS.
Microphone activated.
Is it, it's chess after this, isn't it?
Ah, yeah, chats.
Microphone muted.
That's so that.
Look what?
Green balls.
Are we so close?
I don't know mechanic.
That's good.
So I've saved Avatar and that lot for the boss.
Wait,
Like
like
the
even?
1%.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, hello. Yeah, nice.
Oh wow, we've just absolutely AoE'd that down. Yeah, so I should have potted there as well, would have been nice, but I just dumped glaives and everything in the middle and got some pretty nice damage off. Though the Ellie Shaman's still doing more, which is a bit frustrating, but when you've got an Ellie and a Fury in the same group competing for AoE. Have I seen what?
Have you seen Game of Thrones yet?
Yes! I've seen Game of Thrones.
No spoilers.
Really?
Watch it yet. Did I say sniping? Oh, I watched all of them.
So I just killed a load of lads and then tunneled the boss because he's got damaged.
Microphone activated. Microphone muted.
Trying to decide if
You'll have to excuse the microphone
or
active, microphone muted stuff. Obviously I'm on teams with guildies,
And it's awesome.
Yeah, but
which I'd always recommend.
it's kinda
try and do is,
spoil something
if you're doing
somewhere.
5-man or
That's
raid
gonna
content,
be fast.
pugging typically
Wipe something.
I find is just
So many fragments.
Very
not
yourself.
as good as organised groups.
This
That-
one though.
Even though there's a lot of kind of chit chat and nonsense going on TS, it's a lot easier to go with a group that you can talk to on comms and organise what you're doing, what. Acts.
Because people are gonna get knocked off. Fuck off!
So on fortified weeks, the early shaman and me will kind of rotate on packs sometimes.
Shoots a beam.
They're into it.
If there's a dungeon like War Stars, which has like the imp stuff which need killing, then he'll take one group and I'll take the next, and that way you get good overall success instead of just both trying to compete for the same set of mobs.
5 now.
So here we're always going to be pre-potting with Old War
What?
and trying to second pot as well. There's no extra damage phase in here or anything, or any reason why I'd want to save your cooldowns, so just gonna burst them all on pull. Looks like the beams on me.
But the same respect.
I'm gonna try and kite around and annoy the tank. Oh, messed up. Try and get away from the tank. Ah shit, got hit.
Microphone activated.
Oops. Sorry for cutting the green stuff on you. I didn't realise it was going to go for that long.
Oh no, can you spawn?
Not sure Battle Cry will be back.
Oh, you cried?
Don't crush.
Microphone muted.
So you wanna lust here?
Ah, there's no no answer.
If we ever get to.
If we ever
As I said, hey, grip me.
Ah, where's
I Frothing Berserker is dead.
second pot with the last.
Did we bring
Gonna
us
wait 8 seconds for the Avatar.
Actually brought two.
No point popping Battle Cry without it when there's only 5 seconds left on its cooldown.
I don't think
I maybe should have waited for Glaives, but I don't know when it's going to transition and what's going to run off, so Glaives isn't like massive single target gain, but
Oh, and me.
the one was first and then.
anyway, it's going to go off.
I
Make sure you dodge the orbs, obviously, because Victoria got hit in phase 1 and it hurts. Hopefully we can still do this with one dead, and I might get Glaives and That'll cry back. Have to wait for the tank to go first, so.
If you interrupt
no
us, I'm
storm.
gonna kill you.
I know.
Fix, be chill. I don't have fucking movement speed, bro.
Oh,
Stabilize beam.
Phantom.
Oh, I'm gonna get Odin's Fury, but.
Bolster?
Eight seconds. Yeah, 8 seconds to kill.
Nice big damage there.
Interesting.
Well, oh.
Can we get him up? I'm dead.
Oh no. Gonna wipe because the freeze got knocked off.
I'm running away.
Ah. Yeah, died from the
Oh, thank you.
orb dot thing.
Can I have another?
Microphone activated.
What'd you die to, Dwell?
What?
What did you die to?
You did die.
No, I don't think so.
Minutes.
Die quick then.
Looks like I can buy it now, right?
Wow. The Fed explosion did 2.3 million damage.
Microphone muted.
Just gonna spawn more and more.
No, that's a bit of a pain.
Now we know
Just
how
dice
much
it.
the orbs died.
But yeah, the only reason why I wiped there is because we had a priest dead on the second platform, and then
The orbs do like 2.5 million damage.
our
Yeah.
healer then all died.
Is there a shortcut? Or do we need to run?
But cooldowns worked out pretty good there, so I'll probably just do the same again.
Hold it though.
Blame the Shadow Priest.
Yeah.
See, Shakes new. Gonna bring Shadow Priest in.
Yeah. Told you.
In all honesty though, I kind of expected
That's bad, man.
I expected it to be a bit harder
Oh, me was all no, Shadow
because
Priest
of
very
the
good.
gear scaling and stuff, and the dungeons getting scaled up in 7.3.
Good damage.
I expected a 10 to feel more like a 15, but it doesn't really. It's a bit. I know we wiped there, but that
You
was
come
more
with
to
me as well.
mistake rather than just, you know,
I'm in a wheelchair.
raw damage or something like that.
Red coming through. Red paladin incoming.
Wow, we wow.
Yeah.
Hopefully you've gleaned some
Can't believe we didn't readjust it.
kind of where I've been using cooldowns and stuff
Would have been kind of.
with trash.
I need a shower.
Pretty much on tyrannical weeks,
Go and shower.
cooldowns on cooldown.
I know how
as
any
opposed to
shaman
saving
made
them.
it can have fucking 600k overall.
If it was like a fortified
that?
week
It was
in
like
Halls of Valor though,
When
you'd
Stormbreaker
kind of be
sounds
saving
like
your glaives and stuff for the
four
large
legendary
packs.
weeks or something.
But there aren't really any
Wastes is
of
also
those in Upper Kara.
We ready to be?
Oh, I'm ready.
Microphone activated.
Just eating. Give me 2.
Microphone muted.
Dude, I'm ready.
Insta mute, Coburn?
Microphone activated.
Okay, you,
Oh.
okay, let's go.
Microphone muted.
Oh, I forgot to be legendary.
I'm actually gonna run away with the beam this time, so I don't fucking one.
Okay. Some bad luck getting it twice. Huh?
Microphone activated.
I know, right? Only melee gets it twice. Feels bad.
Are you gonna do better? Okay. I think he was waiting for one. Is it that damage?
Oh, bad.
Nice.
Ah, battle cried there by mistake.
Haven't you done that twice now? Oh.
Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
Twice in a row? Come on.
Feels bad.
No. It's fat.
Microphone muted.
Oh, what? What a place to land.
For land place, fuck. God, I'm so fucking slow.
I got it. Frothing.
Microphone activated.
Ah, I should have been able to charge for that and get War Machine, but I didn't because I suck. Got that one though, so nice War Machine from that. Gonna save Avatar and Glaives here.
nowhere near.
Only.
We're running all over the
Activated.
place.
Microphone muted.
Nice, can I have a loader?
No, thanks.
So nearly fell off then.
Just a warrior, man. Hey, go for it.
Microphone activated.
Hey?
Yeah, getting hit. So good, charging or whatever.
I wasn't getting hit, was I?
Extra rich, yeah.
I nearly fell off though. Charges. Gucci.
5 seconds for...
Yeah,
Big
let me
demo.
stack them up this time.
Yeah, on the boss. Like lightning rod.
Microphone muted.
I'm just going to prolong this pack, I think.
Go my rod. Can you go home, boss?
We had to get some stacks. Yeah. Let's push it. Kick them.
I moved them out of my glaives, that feels bad.
Wow. Sure, you did perfect. Thank you.
Get one.
I'm just going to tunnel the boss now, I think. Stun the ads if I can. Yeah, nice. Stun was useful, at least once.
Boom!
Nice.
Heroic
Did you get it?
Karazhan. Got him.
+2 is not too bad either.
What's this?
Not sure what it would have been if we
Dude, really good
Thank
rings.
you,
So.
champions.
Got nothing.
Hadn't a wipe there.
You would
Anyone
be a
need that?
welcome
Blood
ally
order?
in our
Thanks.
war against the
Microphone
Legion.
activated.
I will have that ring if you don't need.
Besides,
Thanks.
Azeroth has found her guardian.
Actually, I
in
could
you,
use the
young
blood
trust.
for my obstacle.
I have
Oh,
made it
you wanna
clear
steal my
before,
ring?
Yes, please.
I do not want such
Is it really
power.
good?
Yes.
You
Okay.
have all
Cheers,
the
buddy.
power you will ever need, Karazhan.
Then I'll
It
give.
is your heart.
And that's the other good thing about with guildies is you can nag them for good gear. Ah, it's nice to get the ring though.
Remember that next time.
Finally.
you do Mythic farm.
Overall,
I
yeah, so not too bad. With an instance with more trash and stuff, you are higher.
I got
But 1.2 is still not too bad.
Hear
So yeah, that was the +12 Kara. Not too hard in the end. Nothing too challenging there. You could probably push that probably close to a 15, but we got the Warden, Vault of the Wardens next, and the first bug is apparently a bit bugged at the moment, so we decided to call it a day there. But we'll still get our highest loot from the weekly cache. If you do end up pushing a key higher this week, I'll be sure to get the video up. If you do like a 15, 16 or something. But if not, then I will catch you on next week's reset. Cheers.